it really hurt me when I was hit as a child. And it hurt and damaged me for a very long time. It always, still now, really bothers me when I hear people saying, I was hit as a child, it didn't do me any harm. Not realizing to say those words, that's the harm. That's the harm it does. I I can't believe now in 2023, out of 195 countries, only 59 have banned smacking children. What is going on? We know that children that have any form of abuse through childhood, they have trauma. What happens when people are traumatized? Addiction, self-sabotaging patterns. So mine was for years and years and years. First it was smoking cannabis, then it was drinking alcohol, then escalated to taking codeine tablets. I'm just so relieved today to be able to say that now I've been clean for 5 years. But what's going on? Why are we still doing this? I cannot be the only one that thinks it's bizarre and strange and weird. And were you hit as a child? I'm really curious to know. However many people stumble across this, were you hit as a child? And if you have children, do you hit your children? I remember I'd be hurled in a ball, crying. It wasn't me, it wasn't me. I remember going to my room and thinking, I don't want to be here anymore. Why have they brought me here to do this to me? I just didn't understand. When I first got into drugs, I just thought, oh, this is fun, this is great, just having a laugh with my friends. Even like in my 30s, binge drinking alone, was thinking, oh, it's because I like the taste of alcohol, it's because I like to have a laugh. But now I've been clean for 5 years. I know every single time I've had a drink or done drugs, anything at all, it is escapism. Because now I've worked hard on myself, and now I couldn't think of anything worse. Like, to lose how I feel now, today, and this is how we should all feel, like amazing, fantastic, just so full of joy and so happy, and many of us aren't. And I know that because I've worked in mental health. I've seen how many people come in, depression, anxiety, like trying to commit suicide, stress, so much stuff. Like something has to change. And I want to help people. I really do. I don't know. I don't know who you are watching this. And I don't know where you are on your journey. But if you are watching this and you're right here in this video, you were guided here. Everything happens for a reason. Every single thing. And you were guided here for a reason. I believe that reason is because you're ready to grow. You're ready to change. You've had enough. You don't want to keep living that life anymore. You don't want to have that trauma from your past stay with you and keep ruining your life and ruling your life, and how all these unconscious patterns that we have that are from childhood, like you don't want to keep living that anymore. You're done. And I'm just really happy to tell you, you're already halfway there. the fact that you're watching this, the fact that you're looking to heal, you are halfway there. Please keep going. When you get to the other side, honestly, it's just the best feeling. The best feeling. Now, like, but for me, there's no judgment for anybody because I don't judge myself. I understand we all have healing, we are where we are. Now, even if my children are arguing, I can even see the pleasure in that moment. You know, finances can be the worst, and like not knowing if I've got enough money, food, electric, whatever, but still, I can be happy. And I know if I can do that, other people can do that. And yeah, and that's what I want. And that's my reason for just starting to making these videos, to help people heal, to help people grow. So just to share, just some people aren't aware. So for example, we adopt traits in personality. We adopt traits as a child that keeps us safe. And then what we do when we get older, we start to think that they're parts of our personality. So as a child, we need two things basically. We need to be authentic. We need to be ourselves, our true selves. And we need to feel connected. We need to feel connected to our caregiver. It's the only two things, okay? But what happens is with most children, we forego being authentic so that we can stay connected to our caregiver. So for me, in times of stress with my parents, when they were not happy, when they were upset, when they used to hit us, so in those moments, for example, I had to forego my authenticity. So all I wanted in those moments was to be held, was to be hugged, was to be able to just cry, let it out, and just have somebody there and comfort me. But I couldn't show that authentic self. I just had to go to my room so I wasn't hit anymore or, you know, being shouted at anymore. So I traded that of being authentic, of showing that, being quiet, to stay connected and not to lose that connection anymore. So then what happened for years and years and years of my life, in relationships, when we had an argument or when there was a trigger or when one of us got upset, what would I do? I would shut down and go and be by myself. I felt like, I don't want to be near you. Like, I want to be by myself. Like, don't talk to me. Push the person away. Why? Because that's what I did in childhood. That's what helped me in childhood to stay connected. So that's what I did, thinking that that's what I wanted. That was part of me. And also, like, that's what was familiar for me. But obviously, like, it's just not the way to be. So now, as soon as I realised that I was doing that, so one thing that I did for my growth with that was whenever there was like an upset or a trigger in my relationship, what I would do then is to stay. I would fight that urge to go, and it was difficult, really. Like, even still now I can be tested. It's so difficult because I'm like going against years and years of conditioning of thinking that that was me, and that's very unfamiliar. That doesn't feel good in the body. So I'm fighting and fighting through that, but just staying. But actually, each time you do whatever's different for you, it gets easier every time. And it's just one small thing that we can do to just start growing, start healing. Anyway, I know that I've jumped a little bit from here and there, and that's because this is my first video. So I am sorry about that. If there's any questions or anything at all, please message me, let me know, because I'm starting and I want to grow this channel, and I want to help as many people as possible. I know that we can all be happy and it is our birthright, and I know that like we deserve it, all of us. No one was born angry, no one was born depressed, no one was born anxious or with a critical inner talk. The critical inner talk, these are things that we have gained through our lifetime, and all I want to do is just to help other people live their best life, their best self, and just love life and be present and love every moment. So anyway, I'm going to do my best to make the rest of my videos a bit more concise, but please, it would really just mean so much for me if you like my video, if you subscribe, because I don't know, so I've heard that's supposed to help like put it out there more, and to put it out there to like the right people who also need healing, who also need help on that journey. And I know if I can go from rock bottom, and trust me, I've been to rock bottom, and I will share in other videos, I know that you can get back up just like I have done. Anyway, so much love and blessings and wishes for like healing for all of us.